Sweet.
Sweet, something sweet.
Sweet.
Ah, now we're all coming. Now we're all coming. Tim, what is the pattern? What do you see?
I know the first alphabet. Alphabet.
It's just a trick. It's just for fun. It's just for fun. I used to do this. It's kind of a strange memory, isn't it? So what else could Lee maybe? Could Lee bring lettuce? Lettuce. What else could she bring? A ladder. We might need a ladder. A ladder. And these three could bring anything that starts with an S. Chicken? Sugar. Yes, so chop. Sugar. Do you know this word?
Tissue.
Tissue would work. Do you know this word? Tortilla? That's a Mexican flat bread, tortilla. They don't, in Mexico, in the Spanish, they don't say the la, they make that a ya, tortilla. So this is just a fun little game. Sometimes this is a fun thing to do with big groups of people, and especially if you know their first and last name, because then you can ask them to bring two things, and it has to be one for each one. Just for fun, just a little game. So, and I will sit and here's what I'm going to do now. Tortilla, thank you. Tortilla. If you go to Mexico or Guatemala, and maybe many of you have, but as I was there one time and I was painting houses as a volunteer. And as I walk down the streets, you can hear this in the morning. And what they're doing is making those tortillas. They take them and they take maize and then they put them on Indian. Oh, really? Like naan bread?
Yes.
Okay, and so they go back and forth. I can hear that, and I think that makes them get thinner. I'm not sure what it does, really. But and then when you go there to eat, it's like you get this whole stack of those fresh tortillas, which is just wonderful. So, folks, oh my gosh, here it is. Here's the deal. I have been asking people to write in a journal. And here's what I would like for us to do. I'd like this to be something that we do rather frequently, ever so often, more often than not. What happened to Bina? Okay, great. I thought, Bina's still okay. So here's what I'd like. Like, for example, this is Coke's. But what I would like is for Coke to write something back to me today. And I would like to then get everything back. So when Coke turns this back into me, I have what we did before as well as this. So I don't want a brand new piece of paper unless I get that piece of paper and this back. I like to keep them all together. If I don't want anyone to ever have to go out and buy anything. If you have something like this, you gave me this, I think. If you have something like this that we can just go back and forth every time, that's great. But don't go buy it, please. Don't spend your money on anything. But if you have something like this, that would be great. So that each time I can look back and see what we wrote. What I'm going to do with these journals is I just like, it helps me get to know you better. It helps you improve your ability to read and understand, and it helps you improve your ability to write. So that's why we're doing it. So before you leave today, make sure that you write again in your journal. You may write about anything you want to write about. If you can't think of anything, then please tell me about someone you look up to. But do you have to write about that? No, you can write about anything. I'd like it if you would please put the date. Today is it the 26th? Yeah, I'm thinking it's the 26th, that's right. And you can put Dear Pat, but you don't have to put Dear Pat. You can just start writing. It's up to you. You may write as little as you, well, no, I'd like you to try to write 5 sentences or more. Or more. Do the best you can. If you want to write 50 sentences, you may. You may ask me questions. I've asked many of you questions. So as part of your answer, or what you write to me, you can answer my questions if I ask you questions. This is something I'd like us to do frequently. So here's a scoop. Gonna pass these puppy dogs back. If you haven't done this yet, then if you just started on a news piece of paper, that would be great. If you don't have paper, let me know and I'll give you some. So, and here's the other thing. If you can't read what I wrote, let me know. Now, I have a whole gazillion of these. Here we go. I think this is yours, isn't it? Excuse me. Nina's not here today. If you haven't started one, you can just go ahead and start writing. No, Chanta's not here. Soup. Is this a soup? Is this you soup? Is this you? No. No? Is it a different soup? Is that yours? No? Did you write that? No, excuse me. Excuse me. Is this soup? That's been soup. Jenny, excuse me. Excuse me. Here you go. You're welcome, Tim. I know Tim. There's Tim, yes. You're welcome. See, that's what I wrote to you. Excuse me.
Something wrong.
Not you. I think you left before we did this. No. Did you write to me? No. Okay, thank you. So now, next time, this time, right now, just start writing. I would. And just like the paper. Just about right, yes, please, and then you're gonna turn it down. So, yours too, yes. So here's the deal, you're writing now to me, Lee, so if you'd write something else to me now. Mally, excuse me. Oh, wait. This is me, Pat. Mally, I saw yours. Wait a minute, and here is suraphet. Getting full. Thank you. Now, Dina. Excuse me for interrupting. Do you understand what we're doing? Yes. Great. Go for it.
You want me right now?
Yes, please. And you will always give these to me before you leave. So you're writing again to me, and you're giving them to me, and then when I see you again, probably, you'll get it again. It's a correspondence back and forth. Melly, did you do it? I don't think you did last time. Yes, you may. You may answer. Would you answer in writing? Pardon me? It's what? Oh, excuse me, homework. Right now, please. I would prefer that you do it right now and turn it in. Because what I love to do is I go home and read them and write back. So even if you just write one sentence, I'd like you to do it right now. Yes, sir. Pardon me? You can write, you may write whatever you want to me. You may write about someone you look up to, or anything else. Are you okay with this? Oh, okay. Okay, so, yes, and you can be like this or anything. It's anything. There's no right or wrong, unless you just don't do it. And I'm not going to say, oh, that's wrong. I'm just reading it, and then I'm going to write